Hello, my name is Anna. I am 33 years old. I work in a hospital as a nurse. My job is to help sick people feel better. I work long hours every day. Sometimes I work during the day, and sometimes I work at night. It can be tiring, but I love my job. I really enjoy helping people. Before last year, my life was simple. I didn't have a boyfriend or any close friends. I lived by myself. I spent most of my time working. After work, I would visit my mother. She lives in a small village. My mom is old, so I like to help her. Life was quiet and calm. One day, something changed. A new doctor came to work at the hospital. His name is Michael. Michael is 2 years younger than me. He is 31 years old and he is very handsome. He is tall with brown hair and blue eyes. He smiles a lot, and everyone likes him. All the nurses think he is friendly and kind. At first, I didn't think Michael would notice me. I'm not very slim, and I don't wear fancy clothes. I'm just an ordinary woman. I thought he would never be interested in someone like me. But then, Michael started talking to me. He was always kind. He would ask how I was doing and smile at me every day. I was surprised. One day, Michael asked if I needed a ride home. I said yes. He drove me in his car, which was nice. We talked the whole way. We talked about our work, our families, and our lives. It was easy to talk to him, and I felt happy. After that, Michael often gave me rides home. Sometimes he would bring me coffee or tea at work. We would sit together in the cafeteria during lunch and talk. I started to like him more and more. I looked forward to seeing him every day. Then, one weekend, Michael asked me if I wanted to go to the movies. We both had a day off, so I said yes. We watched a movie together, and after, we went for a walk. We talked for hours, and I was so happy. I thought maybe Michael liked me as much as I liked him. But then, a few days later, Michael told me something surprising. He said, "Anna, I need to tell you something. I am married." I was shocked. I didn't know he was married. He never talked about his wife, and he didn't wear a wedding ring. Michael explained that he had been married for 5 years. His wife's name is Laura, and they don't have children. He said he wasn't happy in his marriage. They didn't have much in common, and they didn't spend much time together. Michael told me he liked spending time with me because I made him happy. He said he felt comfortable with me. He told me I was easy to talk to, and he liked being around me. I didn't know what to think. I liked Michael a lot, but I didn't want to cause any problems. I started to wonder why he liked me if he already had a wife. I thought about it a lot. I was confused. A few days later, I went to the supermarket to buy some food. As I walked through the aisles, I heard a familiar voice. It was Michael. He was talking to someone. I looked, and I saw him with a woman. She looked beautiful. She was tall, elegant, and wearing expensive clothes. I guessed it was his wife, Laura. They were laughing and talking together. They looked very happy. I felt sad. I didn't know what to do. I quickly left the supermarket. I didn't want them to see me. When I got home, I thought a lot about it. I didn't understand why Michael spent time with me if he had a beautiful wife. That night, I couldn't sleep. I kept thinking about Michael and his wife. I didn't understand why Michael would want to spend time with me when he had such a perfect wife. The next day, I went to work feeling tired and sad. I didn't want to see Michael, but I knew I had to talk to him. When I saw him, he smiled at me like everything was normal, but I couldn't smile back. I needed to talk to him. I said, "Michael, we need to talk." He looked at me, surprised. I said, "I saw you at the supermarket with your wife. You looked happy. I don't understand why you are spending time with me if you're happy with her." Michael looked sad. He said, "I'm not happy, Anna. Laura and I don't have the same connection that you and I have. With you, I can be myself. You make me feel alive." I didn't know what to say. I liked Michael, but I didn't want to be the reason for someone's marriage problems. I told him I needed space to think. A few days later, I met with my best friend, Sarah. I told her everything. Sarah is always honest with me. She said, "Anna, you deserve someone who can be with you fully. Don't settle for less." I knew Sarah was right. I needed to think about my happiness and what I wanted in life. A week later, Michael called me. He wanted to meet and talk. I was nervous, but I knew I had to be honest with him. We met at a park, and I told him how I felt. I said, "Michael, I care about you, but I can't be in this situation. You need to decide what you really want. If you're not happy with Laura, you should talk to her. But I can't be the other woman." Michael looked sad but understood. He said, "I care about you, Anna. I will think about everything. I just want you to be happy." We said goodbye, and I walked home. I felt both sad and strong. I knew I made the right decision, but it wasn't easy. Life is full of difficult choices, but sometimes we have to choose what is best for ourselves.